y'all, it's Russell back with Gwinnett Lawns in beautiful, getting ready to rain again, Atlanta, Georgia. Today is March 8th, 2024. It is a Friday, and I just got back done. Did I just say that? I just got done with doing the last of the mowing from the rain out that we had this week. So what I wanted to do is I just want to I want to talk to you guys about what to do if you get a full day of mowing that gets rained out. I had one of the viewers on my last video about how to maintain high efficiency in lawn care in bad weather. He asked me a comment about what do I do when I get an entire day of mowing rained out. How do you do 2 days of mowing in the next day? Well, I'm going to tell you a little secret. First of all, you've got to set your, and please excuse the buses, they're going to go up and down the street in the neighborhood, but you need to set yourself up for success to begin with in your start of your mowing season. And let me explain. And this is the way I do it. I mow Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't mow Friday or Saturday or Sunday. Now I do leave Friday and Saturday open for possible rain delays or extra projects, whether we're doing pine straw or mulch or crepe myrtle trimming or whatever. So those can be used for rain days. Now, for instance, the other thing, before I say that, let me tell you this, that I schedule my 2 heaviest days, Monday and Tuesday. So let's say that I have 12 yards to do Monday, 12 yards to do Tuesday, and then maybe 8 or 9 on Wednesday and Thursday. The reason that I do that is this. I would rather work really hard at the start of the week, the first 2 days, just in case it rains. There's another alternative thing that you can do. You can schedule your yards Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and keep Wednesday open in the middle of the week. But I find that it's better just to go ahead and get the week started off, work a few hours longer on those 2 days. Work a few hours longer on those 2 days if you need to, and that way if you do encounter rain, then it won't be so bad making up your yards. Now, let's just assume that it rains out on Monday. So I have 12 yards that I have not been able to do because the entire day was just garbage. It was done. So what I will do on on Monday afternoon, I will send all my Monday customers a note to say, hey, we are going to be doing your yard on Tuesday due to the rain. And again, if you want to text, email, call them, I email, do whatever you need to do, just make contact with them. I will also on Monday afternoon let all my Tuesday customers know I am a day behind because of the rain on Monday. We're going to be taking care of our Monday clients tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and then we will start working on our Tuesday clients. If we do not get to you on Tuesday, then we will get to you on Wednesday. Now, here comes Tuesday morning. I've got basically 24 yards to do. There's no way we can get that done. But I can get all of Monday's done and start working on Tuesday. And I can probably get 2 or 3 done of that Tuesday's route. And because I have less yards on Wednesday and Thursday, I most likely will be able to take the yards on Tuesday that we didn't finish and then push them over to Wednesday and do the rest of Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I have found that when you're under the gun and when you're under crunch time, you are able to really, and if you've got everything set up where you're efficient, you are able to do a lot more yards than you think you can do. Now, this is a real example, and the reason that I had to do yards today. So on Wednesday, we got completely rained out. Couldn't do anything on Wednesday. So here comes Thursday. We have to do all the Wednesdays and all the Thursdays. And I did exactly what I'm telling you that I was gonna do. We got Wednesdays finished up and got half of Thursdays done. The rest of Thursdays, I told them if I didn't get to you, I'd be there on Friday, and here it is Friday, and it's getting ready to rain again. In fact, it started raining this morning, and I called Josh off and I said, we're not working today. And I did some running around, and about noontime, it was dry again. So I'm like, I'm taking this time and going ahead and doing the yards. Now, what happens if you get 2 days rained out? Well, if you get 2 days rained out, let's say I get Monday and Tuesday rained out. Now I'm 24 yards behind. Plus I have to do Wednesdays. That's like 38 yards. I can't do that. We can't do that. So basically, it's going to take all week. As you're doing as many as you can do, you can probably pump it. We could probably pump out 15. It's going to be some long days, but we will get caught up by Friday. If you get 3 days rained out, you better just hope you get the whole week rained out. And this is why. If I'm going to get 3 or more days of rain, I would just rather rain the whole week and just push the entire week down, and then you're just basically, it's called a reset. You're just starting. The next week that you would have done gets pushed down, and then after that you just pray for no more rain. It is a kind of a weird thing to have. Well, in spring here you will oftentimes get full days of rain and you're just done. In the summer it doesn't usually happen. So about May, June, July, and August, it will rain in the afternoon, kind of like it does in Florida. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you'll see thunderstorms coming, and if you know that's happening, you have to live by the weather report in your area. If you know that it's going to be raining around 2 or so, then you need to start early. Sometimes we'll start at 7, and we will go as fast as we can and get as much done as we can, because we know the rain's coming. And a lot of times you may be 1 or 2 yards short, and that's easy to make up on the next day. But I've had days to where it has rained in the afternoon 2 or 3 days in a row. So it ends up you're 2 or 3 yards behind every day, and it just, now you're working till Friday. So Friday has been very, very helpful for me not to schedule yards. Now, what happens if you're a 5-day-a-week guy and you've scheduled yards 5 days a week? Well, then unfortunately, you're probably gonna have to work Saturday and Sunday. Now, I don't work Sunday because I use that as the Lord's Day. If you wanna work on Sunday, go right ahead, that's up to you. That's between you and God. But Saturday, I have no problem working Saturday. And when daylight savings time comes, you know, it doesn't get dark 8:45 or 9 o'clock, 9:30. Well, not that late, but you can cut grass up to about 8:30 to where you can still see pretty good. Sometimes almost 9 o'clock in June and July. But sometimes that's what you have to do to get caught up. So just make sure that if you do get rained out, that you are still working on your business, doing something. Go get everything fueled up. Go, you know, if you're doing invoices, and do anything. If you need to do some maintenance on your mowers, get all that. Don't just, that's not a free day. It's not an off day, okay? Because you need to be working on your business, doing something. Do something on your business. But don't go take a nap and just take the rest of the day off, because you're just doing other stuff. You're just not mowing grass. So that's basically how I handle it. Yes, it stresses me out, but I know that God brings the rain, makes the grass grow. I got to cut it, and then I make money from it. So rain is, I wish it would just rain at night. That's just not the way the world works. But I just don't stress out about it anymore. I've never ever had a customer get mad at me because of a rain delay, ever. But I'm gonna tell you this, and I told you in the last video, I'm gonna tell you this again. Do not assume that your customer can read your mind, okay? Because here's what's gonna happen. If you let everybody know on Monday, hey, today's a rain out, we can't get to you till tomorrow, but you don't let your Tuesday people know, and you're like, oh, I'll get them all, and you don't get some of them done. Well, nobody wants to hear stuff after the fact, okay? Let them know ahead of time, a day ahead of time, if you're not going to be able to get to all of them, okay? That's just good business. And if you're not doing that, then you need to really examine your how serious you are about business, because I told you this in the last video. I've got probably 30% of the customers that I have are because of not the quality of their work, other lawn care providers. It wasn't they got fired because of the quality. It was because the customer said they just showed up whenever they wouldn't communicate. If you say you're going to be there on Mondays to service their yard every week or every 2 weeks, then you better be there on Monday, or they better get a phone call, a text, or an email why you're not there. 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, nobody ever gets mad, ever, if you keep them informed. But it's better for you to let them know than them to call you and you say, oh, I didn't forget it was raining. That just makes you look bad. So I hope that helps. If you have any more questions about different ways to handle efficiency in your lawn care business, please put them down in the comments and I'll try to make a video. That is the number one thing that you can do, especially when you're starting out, is to become efficient in all areas of your business, because that will put more money in your pocket and will put more time back in your life, because you're not fumbling, whether it's how you have your equipment set up or how you schedule or how you collect your payments or anything. You got to be efficient in business, and that will do nothing but help you in the long run and make you it doesn't matter if you're doing lawn care, pressure washing, you paint houses, gutters, it doesn't matter. It will help you, and you need to really approach any business that you're doing with an eye towards being as efficient as you can, and it will help you, I promise. So with that being said, I will talk to you guys on the next video.